Good day, YouTube. It is the 27th of June, 2023, and it's a beautiful day in Oregon. I have a project that I picked up yesterday. It's really not much of a project, but it's going to be the subject of our video today. Let me show you what we got. You know, when we got the black tracker, we have gone to get something, and here's what we got today. This is a little 24-inch rototiller. Yep, it's a 5.5 horse. It's over at Val Briggs. She's in pretty good shape and it runs fine. We're just gonna take this little rig and service it. Let me tell you why I have it. So I collect a lot of silly things, including Honda generators. I don't know, it's just one of those things. I use them in my DJ business. It's not like I just have a bunch of them that never get used. I do have a bunch. I do need a bunch, but I have more than I really need. My father-in-law has one, and I won't give everything away. He's got one that he won at a rally, a motorcycle rally that I put on 20 some years ago. I'll have to sit down and figure out when that was. But anyway, I actually purchased it. We paid half, and the local Honda dealer sponsored the other half. And my father-in-law wins the thing, which is great. Great for me because all these years later, I really want it to add to my collection. And he's probably only used it a couple of times. It's literally still in the box with the instruction manual and everything. I did years ago help him clean the carb and put it away, and it hasn't been out of the box since, and that's been 15 years ago, maybe longer. But I told him to put a price on that, and I want to buy it. He goes, oh, you know, I'll just give it to you, or we'll just trade out. Well, it's got value, and they're going up. And he came over yesterday and he goes, I need someone to till my front yard. And I says, oh, I got an idea. Let me till your front yard and I'll trade you for that generator. So we have a deal. So I went to look into renting a rototiller. And well, one like this, you can rent them for, they're $50, or you can rent a rear tine for $75. I'm like, I don't know, what can you buy one for? So I set out yesterday afternoon to purchase a rototiller for as cheap as I could get one, but I didn't want some rusty piece of garbage. I wanted something that'd get the job done and have value at the end of the project. So not only value, but maybe I could make a buck on it or something. So that was the goal for yesterday, and I found all kinds of stuff out there for sale, and I just threw stuff out there left and right. This was one of them. I offered $75 for this one. It does run fine. It looks pretty good. I'm just gonna clean it and service it and make it perfect. Well, it's perfect so I can make it. And then I'm gonna go till with it. So he fired back a counter offer at $85, and I said that's a done deal. So we had dinner last night, and then I ran over and picked it up in the next town over. So I have this tiller. I have $85 in it. I don't expect to have anything more than partial quart of oil and maybe a spark plug or something and a quick car wash by the end of the day, and I'll have something that is in perfectly good working order. It's probably only been used about 10 times since new. And when I'm done with it, I believe I have a $200 rototiller to either keep or to resell. So rather than pay $50, why not make a profit on possibly a one-time use machine? I don't know that I have much use for a tiller after this or not. I don't know whether I'll keep it or not. That's really not the point. The point is to get value for the money that you spend. So the only thing I'm going to have for value if I rent a machine would be the memory of a rented machine. And quite honestly, probably our rental outfit here locally is perfectly fine. I'm sure their equipment is good, but I've had some bad luck with rental equipment where it just didn't work like it should have, and that I have to fiddle with stuff. Anyway, I'm not going to have that here because this thing's going to be perfectly working perfect when we're done. It's going to be clean, nice machine. I'll use it, I'll clean it up again, and I'll decide whether to keep it or sell it. So let's get this thing to the car wash. I've changed my methods a little bit in what I use to clean products with. I usually use Simple Green. It's a pretty good product. When I was cleaning my camper, I actually did a video on it before a trip that we just got back from a couple days ago. I used Awesome Cleaner from the Dollar Tree, $1.25 for a quart refill, and I filled the sprayer up with it and used it on my camper, and it worked great. So we're going to use Awesome Cleaner in a sprayer. It's cut with water a little bit, maybe 35% with water. We're going to use that to clean this tiller. So let me get to spraying this thing down. I don't know if there's any pressure in my sprayer right now. Oh yeah, there's pressure. So we'll get it all sprayed down. Then I'm just going to run it to the car wash and get it clean. I might do a little bit on the tracker. It's been sitting. It's got bird poop on it. And yeah, look at the dirt just roll off this thing. So wow, it really is doing good. And it's cheaper. So let me get this cleaned up. We'll come back and let's go through this new to me rototiller. Here we go. Just like that, we are back from the car wash. It cleaned up good. I put it up on the lift. It's got to share the lift with a snapper mower. Let's see what was in it for oil before we dump it. Oh, that was easy. Okay, well, it had enough in it, and it's actually really clean. I'm going to change it anyway. I mean, we've got it here. So we'll pull that. What I do is my wrench. I had one. Dang. Then I've done packed it off. So we'll pull this plug out. I'll lean it forward and block it up, and that's gonna leak on my lift. You know it is gonna. There we go. Oh no, lean it quickly. There. Only a little bit spilled. Okay, we'll let that drain for a while. We'll check the air filter, see what we got. The screwdriver will work. Don't know what this takes for a spark plug. I keep everything typically on the shelf. I don't know that I have this one being a little smaller engine, but maybe. Alright, it's just a little dusty on the pre-filter. The filter looks good though. We'll take and clean it up. I think I've got this filter if I ever need one. Yeah, it's real super clean on the inside. We'll just put that back. And I'll clean the... I'll drop this in my parts cleaner along with this, and we'll get that cleaned up. It's pretty good. Oil's coming out. Air filter's good. Let's peek at the spark plug. If it's real good, we'll reuse it. If it's something that I have, we'll throw a new one in it. Spark plugs don't really wear out. People, as soon as someone suspects a problem with their machine, they throw a spark plug in it. 99% of the time, it's never the problem. I gotta get a tool here. These are fuel line pliers, but they work good for spark plug boots too, or they can, depending on your accessibility. There we go. And that's a little one. It's at least 5/8 or smaller. Trying 5/8. Oh yeah. Got it on a block. I gotta be careful. Oh boy, she's a little tight, I guess. I use a rattle gun so I don't spin it off my lift. There we go. It's a Briggs & Stratton plug. It's probably OE, original equipment, and it looks pretty good. It's an RC12YC. It's a pretty popular spark plug. Tempted to just clean it and reuse it, tell you the honest truth. Let's check the gap. Okay, I did clean it up just a little bit with a wire brush and a little carb cleaner. Come out nice. I'd say it's a little tight. I think these should be like at 32. I didn't look that up and check it for yourself, but actually it's 32, so it's in good shape. We're gonna put it back in. Perfectly good. I usually put them in with a machine, but make an exception. Plug that back in. The fuel smells fine. There's not much in it, so we'll top it off with non-ethanol. Let's go clean this air filter. This is my Mirachem heated parts washer. It basically has a heating element in it like a water heater, but you wanted the warm, hot cleaner, then you needed to have turned this on an hour or so ago. And I didn't do that, so we have cold cleaner, and I use a Zep degreaser in my parts cleaner, and it works very good. It's of course non-flammable. You wouldn't want to put solvent in a heated parts washer. Recipe for a fire. I can shut these off individually or turn them on high pressure and enough to make a mess. Shut the brush down to just a little bit of solvent if you want. Try not to get it all over me. And when it's hot, when the degreaser is warmed up, it works exceptionally well. It's pretty good even cold, but exceptionally well when it's hot. Alright, we made quick work of that. And now we can put the air cleaner back together. Put the pre-filter in. I say my parts cleaner has enough oil residue running around that it's probably giving this a tiny bit of oil, but they don't really need it. It'll be good. So, spark plug air filter. We got to put some oil in this thing and some good gas. Good gas. Oh, I got one other thing to do. So, some of the benefits of getting a machine like this, and the first thing you do is service it, is you maybe discover a few things. I'll show you what I mean. Here in a sec. First, let's put the drain plug back in it. Then I'll show you what I found. This bolt is loose as a goose. So, motor mount was loose. Those are the kind of things you could just, look for when you're getting your new machine, or new to you machine. Well, heck, even a new machine. Give it a once over, right? Before the engine falls off. Yeah! Tight now. I dare you to fall off. So anyway, look your machines over a little bit. Alright, let's find some oil for this bad boy, shall we? Those small engines, 1030 is what you want. Unless you're running real extreme conditions, temperatures, that kind of thing. Then you might want to go to like a 1540, a good diesel, heavy duty oil. So if you're running, machines in 100-degree weather or something, this might be a little thin. Your engine will thank you. You want to bring it up into the threads. Ooh, that's probably too much. Probably too much. No. I can see it there. Sneaking up on it. Or you can find out exactly what it's supposed to hold and measure it out, but that would take time. I'm scared to put much in it. Got me running scared. There we go. That's a good. Put some more oil on the lift. Keeps it from rusting. Alright. We'll put the fill plug back on. I gotta clean it up just a little bit. Alright, one last little thing. We got a bent corner right here. We're gonna take our adjustable end wrench and straighten it. There we go. Let me grab a gas can. We'll throw some fresh fuel in it. Very close. All right. All right, let's see if it fires up as easy as it did yesterday. We'll go for choke and throttle. we're good to go. Now the work begins. So, paid 85 bucks for it. I have only a partial quart of oil after that. A rental would have been $50, so I'm about $36 over what a rental would be, but I own this at the end of the day. And if I decide I don't wish to own it after I'm done with my work, I would sell this for $200. It's in very good shape. You can see it's practically new. I think it would sell quickly. I might wait till spring. You can maybe get a couple more bucks out of it. Again, it's got non-ethanol fuel in it, and it will have when I'm done, because I'll burn in it, and it'll winter very well. One more thing we're going to do is add some seafoam. All of my small engines get once a year seafoam treatment. 1 ounce per gallon, or 1 to 2 ounces per gallon. This one's about gone anyway. That's probably 2 or 3 ounces. And that'll help clean up carburetor, combustion chamber, the valves, everything. Be a good little tiller. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate the comments. Remember, I'm checking comments every morning now. Sit down to breakfast and answer comments. So if you got anything to comment about this or any other video, or just tell me what you're working on, I will see you in the morning in the comments. Thanks again for watching. Thumbs up on the way out. We'll catch you on the next video.